Hey guys, it's Papa Chillin. I just wanted to give you guys another video on my thoughts on the BBG patch notes. This is the 5.1.4 patch notes that just came out just the other day. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I wrote down some notes right here, so we're just going to read off the list and I'm just going to share that with you. But first of all, I wanted to give a special thanks to the BBG team for making this game playable and balanced, and they just do a lot to make this game work. So much love and thanks for doing all you do. Cheers. We're actually going to go to Julius Caesar over here. So he turned from absolute garbage, right? You just play Trajan 1,000% of the time, to Caesar receives the most advanced research melee unit for free. By the way, I'm getting this from the Better Balanced Game mod Discord, which I will link down below so you guys can actually join this, and this is where you can actually receive the patch note information. This is where I'm getting it from. So if you want to see this, you just go over here and then you can just read through it, and then you can talk with the community. Excuse me. You can talk with the community and you know, share what's going on, and you even can do like votes as well, and just, you know, just talk about things, you know, see if we can actually make this game better. And that's what they're doing. They're making this game better, so it's great. Caesar receives the most advanced research melee unit for free when he settles a city, including the capital. Okay, so this is pretty insane for tempo. You rush if you're like in free for all, even in teamers, you're gonna have a neighbor. You go right to ironworking, right? Forget the horses. You go right to ironworking. You get your free warriors out. And what I wrote down right here is, it's like a Victoria effect. You know, you get free boats. Well, you just settle a city and just get a free warrior, right? You can't get pushed. You protect your own tiles, right? You pretty much secure B3. Your settlers will not get stolen, right? If you escort your B2 out, right? You escort it with the warrior that you founded, because the capital gets a warrior. So you escort the B2 out, and then your B3 is escorted with B2, or maybe just the capital warrior, and you just got all the vision around. So you should see all your expanses purely just from warriors. And then the 2 scouts you build, if you're on 2-2 base, 2 food, 2 production, and then you have 2-2s to work, whatever, you have those 2 scouts just going on their merry way, and you don't have to have the burden of asking your team for gold to be like, oh, I need an escort, I need this. You don't have to say that shit. You just go ahead and escort your stuff, and you don't have to take a random initiation rites to protect your tiles. Life is good. Yeah. I also said and then use the gold on something else. So like, you're not going to buy monuments. Don't buy monuments. Just build the monuments. You're going to build the monuments, yada yada. But you can do like another round of like warriors and get some archers going on, and then you can upgrade your legion, or you could do like a forward settlement right when you get ironworking. Pop, boom, legion out right there. You put the general right there. You upgrade in the fort city that you settled, and you take a city. This will catch so many players off guard and free for all. I swear to you. You do this, by the way, you're gonna get 100 gold, right? When you go over here, let's go right here, baby. So we should have been right here in the first place, but we're gonna get there, okay? I'm having a good time. So 100 gold when you capture a barbarian. So 200 gold when you conquer a city for the first time. So it's gonna be 100 gold on online mode, yeah? You're gonna get your 100 gold. You're definitely gonna get your 100 gold. And when you do that, this is the coolest thing right here. Caesar obtains a wildcard policy slot if he managed to capture and retain at least 1 city founded by a... So it's pretty much, they build a settler, they settle the city, you take the city, okay? There is some things that's saying, like, if it's like a city-state, or if a city captures a rate, it's when the original player builds the settler, it settles the city. So it's no other players involved. It's just their settler settles the city. Another player, Julius Caesar, takes the city. Wildcard policy slot is rewarded. One time, okay? because it says at least one city founded by a major player. So this is not like, if I'm understanding this correctly, it's not stackable, okay? So don't say, oh, wow, I'm going to capture, 10 cities and get 10 wildcards. Why don't you just calm down, okay? It'd be exciting, when it was just, when it was like a capital, I thought if you capture multiple capitals, I thought it'd be cool if you got wildcard policy slot. But they're actually making it easier just to obtain the one by just capturing a city. And you're going to find a player that is off guard, especially with legions, right? You're going to have a good amount of tempo just from the legions themselves because, culture is good. And yeah, Trajan's monument is insane. But when you get free tempo with the warriors, you don't need to build these warriors. You can build the monument, right? Maybe you can do a little bit of pressure, but you have your units already done. You don't need to put a Gogi in and then do the thing. No, you can just focus on a possible, just improving your tiles and thinking about your encampments and projecting for the general and actually getting 3 movement on your legions and asking your team for gold or what have you. Taking, even if there's not a player next to you, you take a city state, you take a player, you get a wildcard policy slot, and then you actually can get your sim back up because wildcards are the best cards and because they're so versatile and you can just do whatever you want. So really, really good change on Julius Caesar. I'm going to actually play it and I'm glad I got the Civ now. So cheers. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink of water right there. Give me a second. All right, so we got Saladin, the Sultan. So if we actually go over here and we go over to good old the Sultan, he did not have the +1 science when a foreign city follows the Arabian religion. I don't think he had that, but he for sure did not have campuses and holy sites receive a standard adjacency bonus from each other, okay? He didn't have this before. Now he does, okay? Before, I was talking about this in the other video, that the only thing good with this Civ is a good, like, caravel push if he spawns coastal. Hopefully he doesn't, but if he does, if he manages to sim correctly and just know how to get over to cartography, he's going to be fine during war, right? You're no bonus Civ until you go to war, pretty much. Or with the Mamelukes, that's what you're hoping to be, is on land and pushing. Yeah, but I said the Madrasa, it's not good for him. The Last Prophet, you don't even want to build a holy site because you don't have the campus and holy site adjacency. Well, with the patch, Arabia, it says except land range and naval range and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, we're just gonna go to this. Holy Site and Campus grant each other 1 JC. Move it from Saladin so Sultan can benefit it as well. So it's a pure Arabia effect, meaning both civs obtain the effect, right? They obtain the trait. So this is amazing because you can, this is also cool. So with Arabia, you have to build, you're focused on getting your temple right away. And if you watch players, they choose like choral music, maybe feed the world, and then they go for their temple right away, but they can't utilize the temple until they get to theology, yeah? So with this, you don't even have to worry about that. You can just go probably tithe. I'm a tither. I like tithing. I think it's great. I don't go gold negative. I don't have to ask for delegations. And yeah, life is all right. I have gold, and I use it sparingly because 2 gold a city, it's not a lot, but it's a good chunk of change when you're playing Arabia. So I think this is an amazing buff. I think you should watch out for the Sultan because he actually can sim. And you're going to want to build holy sites because you actually have the bonus for this now. The madrasas, they're revived with the Civ. It's I think the Civ is going to get pretty scary. And I think people are going to be surprised from the attacks. Even with, +6 fortification on top of +6. Sultan's going to break through. Or at least surprise on certain battles on the field. So Be very careful when you see Sultan. Try to friend him, okay? You know, help him out with the conquest a little bit. Don't be in the conquest, but help him out and be like, yeah, here you go, embassy, you know? Trade routes, okay? Be diplomatic. All right, moving on. We're actually going to go to Nzinga, okay? So over here, Nzinga, absolutely broken civ, by the way, okay? So what they did on that is free relics from the government building bonus was moved from the Congo civ. So it's pretty much moved to Movember, the dude, right? And ignoring woods and rainforest bonus going towards Movember, all right, the dude. The broski, and you got the chica. She still gets 10% bonus. She still gets a 10% bonus, but it doesn't affect the capital because it's, people are like, oh, it's just 10%. You don't know what you're talking about. 10% on your yields. Oh, excuse me. I keep hitting this shit. 10% on your yields is pretty insane, okay? It's like an automatic happy, right? And then when you're happy, it's 10% on that. Like, it's just like, use your math. It's pretty damn good, okay? The only thing that wrecks the civ is a continent split. So I said over here, like, make sure to settle on the border. And it's still a great civ. Yeah, settle on the border of the continent. Because if you settle on a different continent, you're going to get minus 15% yields. And you're going to feel minus 15, okay? There's no fence. It's minus 15 or it's plus 10, okay? So your cities that are plus 10, if you settle a city that is on another continent, it's not like, oh, it's minus 15, it's minus 25 because you just went from a plus 10 potential to a minus 15, and that's a 25% gap, and you're going to hurt, and that's not good. So what could have been should have been, yeah? Yeah, avoid continent splits, yeah? And settle all of your continents and get your luxes up so you can trade with some other civs and, you know, become happy. But still an insane civ, you know, they're just removing, I don't think the relics is like such a big change, and ignoring woods and rainforests. I think the 10% bonus in the capital was very correct. The other ones were just like little bonuses that should be unique to Congo only, and because Nzinga is going to be played above Congo probably 90% of the time, and then it's just too strong. 10% on your own continent is pretty damn strong. So watch out for this one. Enough said. All right. Yeah. Still so good. Still so good. Okay, so let's go over to good old Abraham Lincoln. He's right over here. Okay. This was an awesome change to the civ because this civ was just like Julius Caesar, absolute garbage, right? And I'm excited to see this 100% production towards industrial zone districts, Japan-like. And what they're referring to is the encampment, theater, and holy sites are half priced, right? Pretty much 100%, whatever have you. It's like that effect. But this is towards industrial. Your industrial zone districts, the district itself, right? So it's not like the buildings inside of them. The district itself gives you 2 amenities when you place this down. This is insane. And it's going to be overlooked. And it will, and people are overlooking it, you know. But play some Abraham Lincoln. I said over here, get a good couple of campuses. Like, get your +3s, +4s if you can. And set those down. Rush apprenticeship. Get the boost for it. You know, get 3 mines down. Get the apprenticeship boost. Get this down and start placing it. Maybe some ancestral hall action. And just start settling. Settle like crazy. Have a Magnus vertical integration, which it receives all of, you know, regional bonus effects, you know, all for that city instead of just one given to that city. Get these suckers down. +2 amenities without having to improve a lux for said city is absolutely insane. And you're going to build an industrial zone district. Yeah, if there's if you do need a campus or a theater square, yeah, go out of your way and do this stuff, build that. You need a commercial, yeah, I understand. But why not build an industrial zone district that's going to give you production for the other districts instead and just move everything faster? Why don't you rush industrialization, By the way, you get a free melee unit. That's not crazy, but when you're building something 100% faster and you're getting a free melee unit and you're going towards industrialization, guess what's towards industrialization? Men-at-arms. You get a free men-at-arms unit, you get free protection for that city, okay? People are not going to be like, oh wow, someone's going in towards industrialization and you got 10 strength cities. Abraham Lincoln has some boys, okay? So don't worry about that. And guess what? Those boys don't cost no maintenance, no resources, nothing like that, and they receive +5 combat strength. You know, it's a nice bonus. It's nothing crazy, but they're there and they're free. So, you know, I'm not gonna go crazy on free. You still have the Founding Fathers. You know, I recommend with the Founding Fathers ability, Patala Palace, build that. It's the wonder that gives you an extra diplomatic slot, right? The green card, it gives you one of those. You can use that slot for a wild card, pretty much preferably wild card or economic policy slot, those are the two strongest cards in my opinion in the game. So you can do this, and you're going to be contesting great engineers and wonders because you got extreme high production. All your yields are absolutely amazing because you're happy. You're possibly going to be ecstatic. You're automatically happy with just the industrial zone right there. This promotes ancestral hall gaming to its finest right here because you're just going to build something, a district that you want to build. You're going to get amenities for it, right? And you don't have to put a governor in that city to give an amenity. Audience chamber, yeah? So what you want, so when you build, it's like audience chamber, ancestral hall. You're trading a builder for an amenity and housing and food, yeah? To food, but it's still, you know, a little bit of growth. That's what you're doing if you have a said governor in there, yeah? Why don't you just get a free builder, chop some cattle, rice, whatever have you, or more production to set that industrial, and then you get 2 amenities for free. Holy cow. Really good. Try it out. Abraham Lincoln, top shelf. And then we also got a bonus one in here that I like to... we got good old Babylon. Okay, so this is actually a little cool thing. After permaban and competitive gaming for nearly 2 years, we have given up for indefinite amount of time on the original design that forces Babylon to play around Eureka's and suffers a penalty otherwise. It's been a back and forth. It's been a hot mess, yeah? You know, so now it has bonuses, free tech boost when completing a library, okay? So this is pretty cool. I gotta answer Trent here in a second. Is that my boy? Yeah, I gotta answer him. Give me 2 seconds, all right? Trent, you whack job. Morning. Great broski. All right. So this is really cool right here. So let's go over Babylon, Hammurabi, yeah? So the first ability, it's always been there. It's going to, right? So the other one is receive a free Eureka after constructing library building, okay? He doesn't get minus 50% science anymore. He doesn't get 65% of the tech completed for Eurekas. Eurekas are 40%, inspirations are 40%, yeah. Certain civs, like Kublai China's 50%. He did 65, but he would also get 1% science on completed tech, which once you pass this on medieval and Renaissance era, it starts flying. And then when you look at Babylon, you're like, Babylon, he's only 10 or 20 science. Look at me, I'm at 50. And then you look at 30 turns later and be like, why is Babylon same science as me now? And then you look 10 turns later and you'd be like, what the hell is going on? I'm at 50 techs and he's at 60. And it's like that every damn game. He's just super powerful and never played in teamers because people are going to boost you, and 65% extremely powerful in the Civ. So they took that away, right? Because it was always banned, perma-banned. Now you get a free Eureka after constructing a library, okay? This is super, super strong, okay? Because you can dictate where on the tree you want that Eureka at. Like if you're doing the correct, it's not more of like you want to spin the wheel and just be like, I'm just gonna complete a library. Oh, it looks like I got this for free or this for free. No, you complete the things that you can get the Eurekas for easily, and then you can do maybe a 50-50 on it or something like that. Or what if you are already in a certain area and be like, if I do this, I'm probably gonna hit this. You got 10 different cities, 10 different libraries, boom, 10 different Eurekas. Like, insane. Super strong. When each specialty district type except for the government plazas constructed for the first time received the lowest production building that can currently be constructed in that district. Versatility, right? Absolutely amazing, okay? You see like a nice little wonder, right? But it has no food, but it has a lot of gold, a lot of culture, you know, a little bit of science. You put a preserve right there, the grove is instantly built, right? You want a market? Boom, go get the market, you know? You construct the campus for the first time? Boom, library. Boom, Eureka now. Not too shabby, right? You get free production right here. The Palgum is an amazing, absolutely amazing watermill. Watermill has caught up a little bit, but you need to improve tiles right here, while the Palgum instantly improves the tiles right there. It gives 1 housing and 2 production, while the watermill gives 1 food and 1 production, and you need to improve tiles in order, you know, it's contingent on you improving tiles in that city, right? While this one 1 food to all the tiles adjacent to the river. Pretty damn good, okay? I think Babylon went from broken to pretty strong. So I'm excited to see Babylon, and I'm really glad that they did these changes. So yeah, if you guys oh yeah, there's a little bit extra here for you. Healing waters, enhance your belief, works as intended instead of providing extra healing unconditionally everywhere on the map once you adapt it to belief. Good fix. Moshe, patron saint promotion R2 grants now free promo from, okay, these damn monks. Do not be that person that underestimates monks. These suckers are strong. Just watch out, okay? Watch the religions. See who your neighbors are. If you're playing free-for-all, they go religion. See what they took. Just have a look. Have a gander. And be like, oh, fucking monks, that's nice of them. Holy shit. Okay? Be prepared, okay? Build a classical, okay? Don't be that whack job. Okay, I don't have to get into that. You already know, okay? But yeah, this is the BBG 5.1.4 patch notes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just trying to make these videos like 22, 23 minutes, and I would like to hear your thoughts and see what you think of the new changes, okay? Much love, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Cheers. Bye, guys.